Assalamu alaikum and welcome to you all here again at Green Acres. We are here for the second match between Raiders and Invincibles. Invincibles have won the toss and opted to bowl first, as this has been the most of the case for the teams playing at Green Acres. Chasing mostly has been favoured by them. Shayan Chaudhary with the ball in his hand to start the innings for Invincibles. Raiders, this ball is outside the off stump. Played it gently by Ammar Shah, who is opening the batting for Raiders, along with Aslam Ahmed Qureshi. So on the first ball, what a good delivery by Shayan Chaudhary, right on the goat land. Shayan Chaudhary to bowl his third delivery. Oh, that ball kept little low. Another dot ball. On the first two delivery, Aslam Ahmed Qureshi has failed to put bat on the ball. Another good delivery. Good bowling by Shayan Chaudhary. Nice looking shot. So Aslam has finally been able to put bat on that. Only one run would come. So at the end of the first over, only 2 runs have came. Mohammad Numan Bilal to share the bowling for the Riders. And an outside edge. They are appealing for the catch. But I think the ball didn't carry to the keeper. It can't be considered a drop catch, but right now the Raider is bowling great lines. Once again, a relatively good length delivery. Only 1 run would come on that. Aslam Ahmed Qureshi has faced 6 deliveries for his 2 runs. He is struggling a little bit, but we all know how good batsman he is. That ball was little full. Amar Shah plays it nicely for 1 more run. Nice looking shot. It's in the gap, splitting the 2 fielders, 4 runs. With this shot, you can see how good the Aslam Ahmed Qureshi is. He was looking to struggle in the previous deliveries, but how elegantly he played that. Now that's a wide delivery, left it alone. Once again a nice looking shot, the ball is little in the gap. But the batting team is not in a hurry, so they would only settle for 1. So at the end of the 2, the score right now is 10. Oh, good delivery once again. Shayan Chaudhary is asking questions. He is bowling on a tremendous line and length, especially considering the wicket of Greenacres. Oh, the pin for an LBW and given. This time Shayan put it on a full length delivery. I think Aslam Ahmed missed the length completely. And umpire wasn't hesitate at all to give him an LBW. Aslam Ahmed is now back into the pavilion, scoring just 8 runs in 11 balls he has faced. Shayan Chaudhary into his second over. He has been able to get an LBW decision in his favor. There has been only 2 runs conceded up till now. The new man in for the Raiders is Umar Ijaz. He is going to face Shayan Chaudhary and an outside edge. Could possibly a caught behind, but that ball went fast. The keeper dived towards the right side, but unable to get the glove on that. So 4 runs for the Raiders. Shan Chaudhary to ball another one. And another given out. Batsman look little frustrated. But he has to walk back. So another wicket gone on into the third over. Raiders are now 2 down for 14 runs only. Now Shayan Chaudhary to bowl the last ball of his over. Osama bin Hassan, the team captain, is now in the middle. Well, he has played well towards the off region for one more run. And the score right now is 15 for the loss of 2. It's a good successful over by Shayan Chaudhary. Oh, that's a wide delivery. So 1 run would be added. Oh, nice chip shot onto the leg side. They would only be settled for 1. Mohammad Naman will bowl to Amar Shah. Well, a great shot. Placed it in between. The fielder could have stopped that. But that's 4. Amar Shah is a cool, calm customer. He knows the situation. That ball was little shortish, placed it nicely towards the square leg region. 1 run would come on that. Umar is bowling 4 fielders on the offside. Oh, a good delivery. The ball just beats the outside edge. A little short. A great picked up by Osama. And it's a great 6. He's a strong man. And clearing the boundary of Greenacres won't be a difficult one. So at the end of the 4-over mark, the score right now is 28 for the loss of 2 wickets. And now we need to see whether Shayan Chaudhary would continue, considering the bowling he is doing. He know that if he be able to pick one more wicket, then they could bring a lot of pressure on the Raiders. So he is still continuing. He would be bowling the 3rd over. Was nicely played towards the long offside. One more one. Now Osama to face Shayan Chaudhary. Osama is a good proper batsman with a strong forehand. Oh, that ball once again on the money. Time pass signal, a leg by. Shayan is bowling great. He bowled a little short, and 1 run would be added. And that would be the end of the over. The score right now is 31 for the loss of 2. Rather, I think there is a problem with the update in the score. The score, I think, should be 33 for the loss of 2 after 5. And he's bowled them. Osama the captain of the Raiders has to walk back. So that was a great ball to dismiss Osama. And Abdurrahman, the new man in. Well, he has played gently to get off the mark. So at the end of 5 over mark, the score right now is 32 for the loss of 3 wickets. Now Aleem Zafar will be bowling for the Invincibles. A good start of his bowling. Oh, another good delivery. Just beat the outside edge. Beating his arse batting itchingly. Another good delivery. So 3 dot balls in a row. The 3 wickets they have lost has put a lot of pressure on the Raiders. Oh, an appeal for caught behind, but not given by the umpire. So the 4 deliveries Aleem has bowled, he has been successful in conceding not any run, and is given. What a good successful over, a wicket maiden by Aleem Zafar. So what a good start by the Raiders and by the Invincibles, and Raiders are now in a deep trouble. The score right now is only 32 and 4 wickets have already been lost. The next man now is Imran Ali. Aleem Zafar has bowled a tremendous first over without conceding any run. Talha Zulfikar, the new bowler for the Invincibles. He is also a good spinner. Good start to his bowling. Imran Ali is known to be a pinch hitter for the Raiders. But I think the time right now for him is to stabilize the innings. Let's see how he plays. Well, he has played gently to the point region for one more one. This is the kind of an innings where Imran Ali has to absorb the pressure before he starts pinch hitting it. Nicely played towards the point region. One more run has been included. The left hand right hand combinations generally disturb the bowlers. Oh, that was a top edge, but landed safely, so one run would be added in that. Talha is bowling great lines, and so he would be delivering his last delivery of his over, a decent one. And once again nicely played towards the point region. So one more run is added. 5 runs conceded in his first over. The total right now is 37, and they have already lost 4 wickets. 7. Well, that ball, once again a good delivery by Aleem. They are running hard, a little misfield, and 4. That's sloppy from the fielder. He himself is little disappointed. Amasha, who was opening the batting, now in the 8th over, has only faced 10 deliveries. He is only the calm hope for the Raiders right now. Oh, a good delivery. Aleem is bowling good lines. Aleem to bowl the next one. Well, gently play towards the coverage, and only 1 run would come on that. Now let's see how Aleem is going to bowl to the left-handers. He is coming round the wicket. Oh, Imran Ali tries to heave that. That is how he plays, but this is not the right time to do that. A dot ball. Another shot, but it will land safely. I think no need to play such shot, considering they are 4 down already into the 8th over. So right now the total score is 43 for the loss of 4. And I must say, Aleem is bowling great. Talha Zulfikar now to continue. That ball was outside the off stump. Imran Ali played it gently towards the point region for 1 more run. Nice delivery, enticing the batsman to go for it. Played it little in the air, but safe. As we all know that in LMS, most of the fielders are on the boundaries. And appeal for an LBW and given. So miserables continue for the Raiders. They have now lost their 5th wicket in a score of 45. Zulfikar, who has made up a wicket, an important one, because Imran, as we all know, is a pinch hitter. But I think there wasn't any need for such a shot. Muazzam Faisal is the new man in for the Raiders. He still has to face 2 deliveries. Oh! Missed everything. And that's a bye. There has been a little technical outage of the light from the one pole. I hope it would be restored in a couple of minutes. But if that ball hit the stump, that would have been a greater loss for the Raiders. Invincibles right now are on a very high. Their spinners are bowling very well. Talha to bowl the last ball of this over. Muazzam Faisal to face that. He would be feeling pressure. Oh, that's a wide down the leg side. Oh, that's 2 towards the leg side. There isn't any fielder right now. And the ball would cross the boundary line for 4 more runs. The score right now is 54 for the loss of 5 wickets. But the pressure would definitely be on the Raiders' side. The situation is little tight for the Raiders, and there is a little, once again, a problem with the light tower. The technical team is trying to rectify that. In the meanwhile, let me give you the update on the other match that has been playing in the DHA, which is Gladiators versus Strikers. In the first inning of Gladiators, they have now scored 135 runs in the first 15 overs. Oh, that's a good delivery, but well played. So 2 runs would be added. A little sloppy by the keeper, but doesn't cost anything. Aleem Zafar is continuing the bowling attack. He seems to be a dangerous bowler right now. Batsmen are facing difficulty in picking it up, but I think the ball is getting wet, so he's also trying to make sure that the ball kept dry. Nicely played. The ball is in the gap, and that's a lovely boundary. Amar Shah, who has only faced 15 deliveries, although he was an opening batsman, the Raiders right now are in the 10th over of his innings. If the Raiders has to score, they need to make sure that Amar Shah would face more and more deliveries. Good ball. Well stopped by Amar Shah. Nice looking shot. 1 run would be added in that. Score right now is 61. Aleem would definitely be eyeing one more wicket. That's a loopy full toss and hit it outside the ground for a huge 6. So poor delivery and rightly dispatched outside the ground. Hence, at the end of the 10 over mark, the score is 67 runs for the loss of 5 wickets. Let me tell you that in the last 2 overs, Raiders have scored 24 runs. Now Talha Zulfikar to continue. Amar Shah gently played down the leg side. Only 1 run would come on that. Moazam, who has just hit a wonderful 6 towards the mid-wicket region, will now face Talha Zulfikar. Oh, once again down the leg side. It's a wide delivery, and the ball will race to the boundary for 4 more runs. So 5 runs would come on that. The runs are now coming frequently for Raiders. The only concern is that they have lost too many wickets. Nice delivery and equally well placed toward the cover region. So Amar Shah now to face. If Raider has to score decently, Amar Shah would be the key. What a shot by Amar Shah! A good pickup shot. That's a great six. Amar Shah right now is on 32 with just 19 deliveries. Both of these batsmen has now run frequently. One nice gently played towards the cover region for one more run. Oh, nice delivery to end his over. At the end of 11, the score right now is 81 for the loss of 5 wickets. Let me tell you that this partnership within less than 3 overs have scored 36 runs. So that's a good recovery by the Raiders.
Last over, last.
Now Shayan Chaudhary, he has the ball in his hand. He has understood that the last 3 overs, this hasn't been great for the team. And the match could have been slipped away. Nice looking shot. Only 1 run would come though.
मौसम सिर्फ सिंगल डबल करने जाना, सिंगल करो.
Muazzam Faisal now to face Shayan Chaudhary, who has bowled brilliantly in his first 3 overs. Now that's ball, I believe, down the leg side, and they are going to get 2 runs on that.
शाबा मौसम इसी तरह ही बच्चे.
Raiders right now are 84 runs for 5 wickets after 11.2. Shayan Chaudhary into his last over of his spell. A good joker, but Muazzam has been able to dug out. So 1 more run would be added in that. Amasha right now is on 34. So 16 runs away from his 50. Nicely played towards the mid-wicket region. Another 1 run would be added. Now the last ball of Shayan Chaudhary's spell, and Muslim is going to face it. Oh, good delivery. Not a run out. So at the end of the 12 over mark, it's 86 runs for the loss of 5 wickets. And with that, Shayan has completed his quota of 4 overs. Now Syed Raza Abbas will start the over with number 13. He is the 5th bowler to be used for the Raiders. Let's see how Syed Raza Abbas is going to bowl. Raiders are recovering right now. And Amasha played this in the air. It's in the gap. And fielder is able to stop that. Nice fielding. So 2 runs only would be added. Oh, I think that's that ball signaled by the umpire, since the batsman at the last moment withdraw his shot. Probably he wasn't ready. So he has to re-bowl. Nicely played, straight to the fielder's hand. Only 1 run would come on that. Muslim is playing a good hand for Raiders. And he's bowled him. The commentator's curse. The score right now is 89 for the loss of 6 wickets. And now the last man to come is Malik Ahmed Abid. A good hand from Muslim has now ended by Abbas, who bowled a good length delivery to him. Malik Ahmed, who is the last man in, can definitely bat through, but still he has to face 7+ overs along with Amasha. Now that ball pitched a bit on the leg side. Ahmed would have been disappointed because he could have dispatched that ball to a boundary. Nicely played. Considering the situation, he is going to take his time. At the end of 13th over mark, it's 89 runs for the loss of 6 wickets. If Raiders have to reach a decent total, I think Ahmad Shah would be the key. And now Aleem Zafar to continue. He is bowling great. He has only conceded 9 runs and picked up an important wicket. That's a good ball. Amar Shah played it nicely towards the offside. Only 1 run would be conceded. Nice looking shot by Malik. So another 1 run would be added. The problem right now for the Raiders is that they have conceded too many wickets, which means the last player right now is on the crease. If they lose 1 more, the problem would be that the singles that they are now taking would be done and dusted. Loose delivery. Amar Shah is not going to miss that. So it's a 6. Amar Shah right now is on 45, 5 short of his half century. But since this is the last player, so he is not going to retire after scoring 50 runs. And that would be at the advantage for the Raiders. Nicely played. The ball is in the gap, but safely fielded by the long off fielder. So only 1 run would be added in the total. So at the end of the 14th over mark, the score right now is 98 for the loss of 6. And with that, by the way, Aleem Zafar has completed his 4 over quota. He conceded 28 runs and he picked up a very important wicket. Syed Raza Abbas to continue. He has been successful in his previous over to get a wicket of Muslim. He would be bowling to Malik Ahmed. Good delivery, an easy run for Malik Ahmed. Nicely played towards the mid-wicket region. They are running fast, but Amar Shah stopped him. So only one run would be added. So 100 up for the Raiders in 14.2. But if they want to make a match of it, they need to score around 40 to 50 runs at least. And the shots like that are going to help them. But the ball stopped while reaching the boundary, so only 2 runs would be added. Syed Raza Abbas is also bowling great lines. Another nicely played shot. It is in the gap. They are going to take 2 runs and they would complete it. With that, Amar Shah has reached his 50-run mark. As I said earlier, this was the last pair, so he will be continuing it. He is not going to retire on it. Nice looking delivery. Amar Shah gently played towards the long off region for 1 run only. So that's the end of 15-over mark. The score right now is 105 for the loss of 6. Now last 5 overs to go. We just need to score around 40 to 45 runs in the last 5 to make a match out of it. If they be able to do that, that would be considered to be a great recovery from the position they were in. They have the bowling lineup to defend such low totals, considering Imran Ali, who is in the great form. It's not easy to score runs against him.
बहुत शुक्रिया।
Mohammad Numan Bilal to bowl now. That's a good looking shot. It's in the gap. Let's see whether they can convert it. And it's a boundary. It's a very good shot. Amar Shah, as we all know, is a great batsman and he is showing his class right now. Now after having a boundary, he just played nicely to the long off region for one more run. So Amar Shah is playing sensibly. He knows when to attack the bowlers and when not to. Malik Ahmed played straight down the ground, but fielder is going to stop that. Only one run would come. Nice looking shot by Amar Shah. The fielder was there to stop such shots. So only one run would come. Nice looking shot by Ahmed. Only one run would come though. So that completes the 16th over mark. The score right now is 113 for the loss of 6 wickets. Now Hassan Raza, the new bowler for the Invincibles. They are trying to test Raiders with the spin. Let's see what Hassan Raza has to offer. There is a little dew on the ground, not too much, as we had seen in the previous 2 days. Oh, a good delivery. Good delivery to start. Well, a leading edge towards the long on region. One run would come. Hassan Raza is bowling an important 17th over. Amar Shah to face now. Good delivery. Only one run would come on that. Now let's see what Malik has to do with that. Once again a good length delivery. Only one run towards the cover region. Well, that ball goes the outside edge. They are running back for the double and is able to complete that. It's a good over for the Invincibles, by the way. A nice, economically decent one. The score right now is 118 for the loss of 6. Malik Ahmed tried to hit out, but played it safely towards the long off region. One more run would be added. Sayyid Raza Abbas, who has only conceded 10 runs in his first 2 overs, is now bowling an important 18th over, and that's a wide one. A mark shot, hit out, a great shot, and by the way, that's caught. An important wicket for Invincibles, considering it was the wicket of Amar Shah, who was playing great inning, tried to hit out a 6, but landed onto the long on feeder, who got a safe catch. And now Malik Ahmed would be the last man for the Raiders. He needs to bat up till the 20th over to get his team to reach a decent total. Sayyid Raza Abbas is going to continue. He has only conceded 12 runs so far and has got 2 wickets. One of them is Amar Shah, who was playing really well. That's now what Malik Ahmed has to do. He has played a great shot for 4 runs. A great shot under the circumstances. Raiders would like to have a score, no matter how it comes. Raza played it safely. It tried to steal 2, but it wasn't there. So he gets back. Sayyid Raza Abbas to bowl his last delivery. That's a slow one. Gently played towards the long off region. Once again, 2 wasn't there. So he has to come back. Malik Abid is the last man. So either he has to run to score a boundary or hit a maximum. That's the only 3 options that he have. The 18th over is now completed for the loss of 7 wickets. Things are looking dark for Raiders. The trouble for the Raiders was the first 8 to 9 overs when they lost 5 wickets within the score of 50. So if we see that from there, that was a good recovery, but we have to see whether it's enough or not. Because right now, Malik Ahmed is the last man in. The problem from him is he needs to play a shot in which at least he can score 2 runs. I'm going to try to heave that. Didn't connect it. We are into the last 8 deliveries. Malik Ahmed heaves a great shot towards the mid-wicket region and he got the boundary. Whatever Malik can add to the Raiders total, that would be considered a bonus for them. And who never knows that Raiders reach to a total where he can make the match of it. Once again, good backup delivery. As usual, the ball goes straight to the fielder. Of course, he can't run on that. Now the last ball of the 19th over. That's a slow one. Once again, in the gap. And another 4. So 8 runs has come up with 2 boundaries. It's 132 for 7. So let's see who will bowl an important last over. And so rightly Sayyid Raza Abbas to continue. He has delivered 3 overs up till now for only 16 runs. That's a little slower one. A little miscued. Malik thought of scoring too, but thinks against it then. He would be eyeing a home run on the last ball, and if we be able to do that, Raiders scores would be enough to at least try to make a match of it. That's a little towards the leg side. Malik would be little disappointed for not scoring. Now last 3 balls to go. Let's see what he can do with these 3 deliveries. And he has heaved it towards the mid-wicket region. There are 2 fielders converging under it. And they have dropped it. Not only they have dropped it, they have also conceded the boundary. That's a poor fielding from Invincibles. They should have kept it, but probably since both the fielders were converging, they both were confused who to get it. Another heave by Malik Abed. This time it's a catch on the boundary. So Malik got out on the second last delivery of the over. Their total right now is 136, and they have lost all the 8 wickets in it. So this completed the innings for the Raiders. They have given the target of 137 runs in 20 overs. We are going to get a break, and after the break we would see whether Invincibles would chase it or Raiders are going to defend that. Hello and welcome to the chase of Invincibles. The score right now is 12 runs for Invincibles without any wicket. Omar Ejaz has bowled the first over and conceded 9 runs. Imran Ali is bowling the second over, and this ball was outside the off stump. Very well played, and I think the fielder is in a bit of a pain right now. He has done something with his muscle, I think. These are humid conditions. The score right now is 16 without any loss, and there's still one ball to go to complete the second over. Nicely played towards the leg side. Only one run would come on that, and that completes the second over. The total run now is 17 runs, and this Invincible still have all the wickets in their bucket. For Invincibles, Zainul Abidin is on strike. We all know how a player Zainul Abidin is. He played really well.
Exactly.
Well played by Zan towards the long off region. 1 run is added. Aleem is supporting him nicely. He has faced 7 deliveries for his 11 runs. Oh, what a good delivery! But it was a misfield by the keeper, and 4 byes would be considered. Raiders doesn't have so many runs for such leakages. Not only that, I think wicketkeeper has hurt himself. Let's see whether he's okay with it or not. He is wearing back his gloves once again. That means till now things are good, but not good for the invaders, who considered another useless boundary. A nice looking shot by Aleem Bhai, straight to the point region, where ABD is there to collect the ball. Good length delivery, although a bit on the leg side. Nicely played by Zan. They have now scored 25 runs in the first 3 overs. So things are looking good for them. They need to get 112 more runs to win the match. So the new bowler for Invader is Aslam Ahmed Qureshi, a very experienced bowler. He is a genuinely good spinner. Let's see whether he will be able to get the breakthrough, which is much needed by the Raiders. Nice ball. Halim is not going to take risk against Aslam Ahmed Qureshi. He played it well. It's in the gap, and that's 4. There wasn't a fielder there. Aslam Ahmed was little disappointed. I think that wasn't the place where he was intending to bowl. But he needs to gather himself and need to re-bowl a good delivery. Nicely played towards the swivel leg region. Another 1 run is added. Now let's see what he has to offer on the last ball of his over. Zainul Abidin to face him. Well, he delivered a very good delivery. Almost a yorker. So that's the end of the 4 over mark. The score right now is 31 without any loss. The chase right now is right on the track. So Umar Ijaz to continue. He will be bowling his 3rd over for the night. Oh, the ball was bit of an outside. Halim might be disappointed for not getting the bat onto the ball. A dot ball importantly for Raiders. That's a nice looking shot, but the ball straight goes towards the cover region. Only 1 run would come on that. Oh, another good delivery, but another bye. The keeper needs to stand a little bit further up because Raiders doesn't have so many runs to defend. The deliveries that Raiders are bowling good are hard done by the keeper, not collecting it. That was gently played on the mid-wicket region by Zan for 1 run. Six runs has already came into that over. 4 from the bye and 2 from the bat. Let's see how Omar is going to end his final delivery of this over. He bowled it full. Alimdar tries to heave it. Safely lands in front of long off. Another 1 run. Our usual business. Invincibles right now are 38 for without any loss after the first 5 overs. So at the first 5 overs, they are 6 runs ahead. And importantly, they haven't conceded any wicket, whereas Raiders were 3 down at that stage. Nice heave by Aleem Bhai, but only 1 run would come. This shot was towards the mid-wicket region where the fielder was well placed. Aslam Ahmed Qureshi has the ability to bowl according to the field he has set. Gently played towards the mid-wicket region by Zan. Oh, Aleem tried to heave that. The keeper didn't collect it cleanly, and by the expression of the bowler, it could have an outside edge. The keeper needs to lift up his game. Aleem has played in the air. There is a fielder there. And that's 4 runs. The poor fielding once again. That wasn't a difficult chance at the mid-wicket region. So Raiders are creating chances, but the fielders are letting them down. They are not collecting it properly. They need to understand that they do not have enough runs on the board. Ahmed to bowl the last ball of this over. Another big heave, and this time a 6. So it was a costly miss on the previous ball. He conceded the boundary at that one, and now Aleem has hit Aslam Ahmed Qureshi, a 6, which takes the total score now to 50. Aleem right now is playing on 30. and he has only faced 19 deliveries. The current run rate right now is at 8.33, so it's easy going for them. Oh, good delivery. Yorker one. Then safely played towards the long on region. Umar Ijaz is continuing his overs. He is into his last over of his spell. Good Yorker. So in this over, it seems Umar is trying to York each ball. He generally has bowled well. The problem is their fielders are not supporting them. Oh, that's on the leg side, a wide. Umar has to re-bowl. That's a good length delivery. Aleem played slightly uppishly towards the long on region. 1 run is furthermore added to the total. The score right now is 53 in 6.3. That ball is little outside the off stump, which was greatly played by the Then he played the ball in the gap and he got the desired score. He was looking for a boundary. Now he is bowling the last ball of his spell. Zan played a good shot. Once again an uppish one towards the long on. But a safe shot. One more run is added into the total. So at the end of 7, the score right now is 58 without the loss. And as what I can see, the shoulders of the Raiders are now getting down after each over they are bowling. The fielders are actually not supporting them. Oh, that ball was little down. Once again, a poor effort from the fielder. That ball should have been stopped. But another boundary. Abdurrahman is their new bowler. Ooh, that ball was little outside the off stump. Abdurrahman isn't bowling or isn't getting the bounce. It could be troublemaking for the bowlers, but for such a deliveries, I think he need to bowl wicket within the wickets to get a chance of an LBW. Then Abdin tried to heave that, wasn't being able to get under it. But 1 run importantly has further added. Nice looking shot towards the cover point. 1 more run. Well, there was something wrong which Zan has faced. Probably the fielders were talking while the ball was on the run up, and that's why Zan stopped him. Well, gently played. Zan is trying to get two from that. He has played it in the gap, and they are going to complete the second run rather easily. So that's the end of the 8th over. The score right now is 66, and Invincible still have all the wickets in their hand. $66. Oh, Aleem has lost the bat probably. The humid conditions in there has made his gloves wet, which means he has not been able to hold the bat properly. But things are safe. 1 run has further been added. Right now the things are getting easy for Invincibles. Their chase are right on track. Imran Ali is desperately trying hard to get a wicket for Invincibles. Honestly, they have created chances, but the fielding of Raiders hasn't been up to the mark today. One more run has been added. Zan is not going to take the risk against Imran Ali. He knows he is a very good bowler, and he don't need to take a risk against him. So 4 runs has been considered in that. Reader is yet to take a wicket in it. 70 runs without any wicket. Right now, Invincible are playing pretty safe. Abdurrahman is going to continue. Once again, they concede a bye. With this such a low total, Raiders are giving too many extras. Once again, Zan has lost the bat. So one more run has been added. He is desperately asking for a new bat along with a pair of gloves. Zan is unable to holding his bat in his hand. This is the second time now he has lost his bat. Now good looking shot by Zan. Well, the two missed hits by Aleem will let you know how humid the conditions are. Aleem by once again tried to heave that. That was a good fielding. And one more run has been added. A good shot by Zan. That was a little shot. Zan has read that ball well before time, and despite that, to the square leg boundary for a 6. With this, the team's total right now is 80. They haven't lost any wicket. And now only 57 runs to get. I think from that point of a time, Invincibles might try to go for a bonus, considering they have reached the half marks in terms of overs and now 57 runs to get. And getting the bonus considering the league table situation would be very important. And that's what I've been predicting, which makes it to heave. Aleem, another shot once again, but as well what's happening for the Raiders, they have dropped one more catch in towards the mid-wicket region. If Raiders conceive the bonus, it would only be their fielding to blame that. Now Aleem has played another shot, only one run would come on that. The intent seems to be very clear from Invincibles. They would try to hit out to secure a bonus point. An outside edge. And once again another boundary. The ball was outside the off stump. So freebie for Zan. He knew there wasn't any third man. The intent is very clear. They are now going to hit it. $50 now. Another heaved. That ball was a slow one. So only one run would come on that. On the first 4 balls, Malik Ahmed has conceded 8 runs. Let's see what he would going to offer in the last delivery. Aleem has played a good shot. The ball was a fuller one. Once again a poor fielding. He didn't throw the ball on time, which gives the opportunity for Invincibles to steal another one. Thankfully for them, it wasn't an overthrow, otherwise it would have been one more.
कितना स्कोर रह गया पीछे? भाई कितना स्कोर रह गया पीछे? कितनी बॉलों?
47 more runs to go. And Raiders still have to bowl 9 more overs. They have a very good chance to secure a bonus. A good shot by Zan. And what a catch! What a catch! Unbelievable! Raiders so far, who has been very poor in the field, have finally got a brilliant catch in the deep. Zan was in disbelief, but nevertheless, finally, Raiders have got at least a wicket to cheer. With this wicket, at least they have a hope to secure a bonus loss. So Abdurrahman at least have a wicket in his bucket. It's still so far to go for the Raiders. Hassan Khalid as we all know, is a devastating batsman, probably the right man to secure the bonus. On his first delivery, he tries to heave that. This is not a kind of a wicket in which you just come and hit out sixes. You need to have your eye in. That is what they need to think of. Ooh. An outside edge for a boundary. So unlucky for the Raiders. Abdurrahman still have 2 deliveries to go. Invincibles require 43 runs from the 42 balls. Hassan has knocked the ball towards the leg side. They are running hard for 2, but only 1 would be available. On the last ball of the Abdurrahman's over. Aleem, who is playing on 42 of 32 deliveries. Oh, he tried to heave that. Once again, that was a miss by the keeper. So another bye. It's hard for me to count how many byes have been considered by the Raiders. In such a low scoring total, they need to make sure that their fielding was up to the mark. Except for the great catch on the long off region, their fielding has been very sloppy. So it's 96 run for 1 at the end of 12. A nice looking shot towards the long off region. And Malik Ahmed Abid is continuing it. Let's see what Hassan can deliver. Oh, he once again tries to heave the ball. As I said earlier, that's not the kind of a wicket. Oh, that's down the leg side and wide given. They are appealing, and both the keeper and bowler are devastating. But Liaquat Bhai, the umpire, is unfazed with that. He has given a not out on it. And finally Hassan heaved that one, and that's 6. Hassan Khalid right now is on 12 after facing 7 deliveries. He has been trying that shot for a while now. Finally he got one ball that hit the middle of the bat. Another good shot. That's what Hassan Khan does. Heave it over the square leg for another 6. So the score right now is 110 for the loss of 1. And now Invincibles are 27 runs away. But they will try to score these 27 runs in 14 balls to secure a bonus. That's a good straight shot by Aleem. But there will only be a single to that. We all know how Hassan is a good batsman. Once again, he tried to put that ball into the gap. Only one run. In fact, once again, there was a sloppy work in the field, and that helped it for 2. And now an overthrow. Now 3 more runs added to the total of that one. Oh, good delivery. Right on the block hole. There isn't much can be done by Aleem. So in the first 3 deliveries, 4 runs have been considered. 23 more to get. That's for the full toss. I think Aleem would be very unlucky, and once again they have taken 2 runs. Both of them are on the overthrow. So miserable fieldings has continued. This is the last ball of Abdurrahman's 3rd over. He has heaved it towards the long off region. Only 1 run to come. Now they are requiring 21 runs. The score right now is 116, so only 6 runs has come into that over, and with that Abdurrahman has completed his 4 overs. He has conceded 26 runs. Now the last 9 balls to get 21 runs. Imran Ali. Probably the right man to bowl if they want to defend a bonus point. And Hassan Khalid tried to play a lap shot. There is no fielder there. So it's an easy 2 for them. Not an easy shot to play against Imran. Let's see, 19 to get now. 8 deliveries to go. Another heave tried by Hassan Khalid, only 1 will come. Things are now looking bleak for Invincibles to get a bonus. They are trying hard, but they are unable to do so. Although they were pretty much supported by the Raiders fielders. So they would only be himself to blame if they won't be able to compete with a bonus. That's a good delivery by Imran. A short one outside the off. Aleem has consumed 37 balls for 44. That ball once again outside the off, and he played a great shot over the point region for a 6. Now 12 runs to get and 5 balls to go. Aleem Zafar has to come back since he has scored his 50 on 38 deliveries. A good knock altogether. Now let's see whether in the 5 deliveries will they be able to secure a bonus or not. Imran Ali to bowl the last ball of his over, and it was heaved. That's in the gap, and another 4. That's now 8 runs required and 4 balls to go to get a bonus. It's 129 runs for loss of just 1 wicket. Now just 8 runs required. Hassan Khalid would be on strike. Shayan Chaudhary, who has played just 1 delivery, has heaved that ball to a boundary region over towards the mid-wicket region. Now Aslam Ahmed Qureshi, spin bowler, I believe. That would be a difficult situation for a spinner to defend 8 runs in 4 balls. But Aslam is an experienced campaigner. Who knows? Oh, that's pressure. That's pressure. And Hassan has heaved that one for 6. Now only 2 runs are required. Three balls to get. It is now high likely that they are going to secure a bonus. Hassan has played a wonderful straight shot. And another 6. So finally they have covered a bonus win. That's a good win by the Invincibles. And Shayan Chaudhary is their man of the match. He only played 1 delivery and scored a boundary on that. But importantly, in his 4 overs, he conceded only 13 runs for 3 wickets. So that's the end of the match. I hope to see you back all again. Tomorrow will be 2 important games in the Green Acres. I hope you will join on our channel. Have a nice day and goodbye. Allah Hafiz.